Stay tuned till the very end for the last photo from my trip to Iceland, which will make you smile for a very long time. Imagine a clear horizon, black rocks flowing neatly into the blue river, and low clouds that like combed cotton. Matilda Lutz appears in a simple swimsuit that seems to have been made more for mobility than for show, carrying a small rucksack with a thermos and a lovely towel. She walks to a warm pool that has been hollowed out by time and gestures to the crew. The water glows in spite of the cold air, and the initial contact is a mild shock that soon becomes reassuring. Her face is calm, her shoulders are at ease, and the steam blows her hair back as she settles in. The camera follows her as she smiles at a small splash before freezing and listens to the wind. This voyage is not about making noise, but about reestablishing a sense of connectedness with the earth. Afterwards, she walks across a stretch of almost smooth black sand. What truly sticks out is how comfortable she is with herself and how she uses her basic space without trying to show off anything. She has a toned figure and a healthy sheen in her bikini. She complies with two passengers' requests for a quick photo, bids them goodbye, and wishes them a safe trip. She counts to 3, dives into a little pool next to a small waterfall, and emerges with a joyful shout as the squad applauds. When the sun temporarily sets, the rocks turn silver. She felt less like a movie star and more like a friend who welcomed us on a well-deserved holiday. When she arrives in town, she dons a bulky coat and walks into a little cafe that smells like bread and cinnamon. After receiving a kind letter from a fan, she orders soup and a pastry, writes a little note to the admirer, and shares the dessert with a teammate. Warm breakfast, a cool breeze, hot water, a leisurely stroll, and thought-provoking conversation make up her peaceful daily routine. She stops and just looks at the large cove that can be seen from the road. The sea breathes in and out, and her shoulders sink another inch. When a few local swimmers arrive and wave them in, she chuckles. They offer tips on where to find the next nice pool and warm bread. Later, she wears a robe and sits on a rock ledge with the crew, while enjoying hot beverages from a thermos. They talk on the little things that make a trip successful, like a dry pair of socks, a good parking spot, or a helpful map. As she thanks them for their daily care, you can feel the trust that penetrates the group like heat. They journey to a place with a clear sky in the evening, passing through serene pastures. She moves away from the car, still in her bikini under a heavy coat, and smiles hopefully up into the sky. When she returns to the river the next morning, she is greeted by a gentle, white landscape. Birds trill, the pool steams, and a little rainbow emerges from the spray where a warm stream meets cold air. She slides in, shuts her eyes, and takes a steady breath. The camera is observing, but the piece is private. These pictures are true. They depict a lady who values her body, is kind to others, and lets the environment set the tone. Since you stayed, I've included the last photo I promised. The breeze tosses a basket into the pool, and a scarf falls into the water. Laughing, Matilda reaches out, hooks it with 2 fingers, and gives it back to the stranger who is swooning over it. She dismisses it as insignificant and suggests that everyone take a big photo to remember what appears to be a calm and organized day. If this escape made you feel lighter, please watch the entire video, like it, subscribe for more tranquil adventures, and leave a comment detailing the moment that made you feel better. Your voice is the guide for the next voyage.